Because when Krishna's internal potency, Srimati Radharani, is with the Ladani Shakti of internal potency of Sri Krishna has been manifested as Srimati Radharani. Krishna was one unit, Krishna. But to exhibit his love, the spiritual blissful potency, Radharani manifested. So Radharani is the blissful, the Ladini Shakti of the Lord. So we'll try to understand some of these things in the shlokas, what Prabhupada explaining here. So the total exhibition of this potency is called Vishuddha Tattva. Okay, because the spiritual variegatedness is displayed even in the material world, the Lord appears here. Okay? So wherever Krishna appears, either in the material creation, spiritual creation, all the energies are there with Krishna, they will be displayed even in the material, spiritual variegatedness. The pastimes and manifestation of the Lord in the material world are therefore not at all material. When Krishna came to Vrindavan 5,000 years back, Krishna is Krishna. Wherever he is there, his spiritual potencies have been displayed without any cause and effect. They belong to pure transcendental state. All the energies of Sri Krishna are pure transcendental state. Bhagavati confirms that anyone who understands the transcendental nature of the Lord appearance, activities, disappearance, becomes eligible for the freedom from material bondage upon presenting present body. So here there is a shloka in the 5th chapter, Janma karma cha me divyam, evam yo vitti tattvataha, tvatyadeham punarjanma naiti mamiti. So Arjuna, when the devotees understand the transcendental nature of the Supreme Lord's appearance, activities, everything in the material world also, he shows all these leelas. Nothing is like a material related concepts. Everything is spiritual. Krishna stays in Goloka Vrindavan, or Krishna stays in the on different planets. He takes his avatars, his expansions. Everything goes with all the potencies of Lord Sri Krishna. Okay, because Krishna is coming to material world, it's not that he possesses only material energies. No, Krishna has completely all his spiritual potencies would also come with him, and he expands them in the material nature as well. He can enter the spiritual kingdom to associate with the Supreme Lord. So then, when we know these activities of the Supreme Lord, these energies, we try to understand how we can serve the Supreme Lord to receive the blessings of the Supreme Lord, so that we can get associated with these three energies, so that we can make our travel back home, back to Godhead. So to understand the concepts, what is Samvit, what is Ladani, what is Samvit Shaktis. So that gives the knowledge. When you understand these concepts very clearly, what we can do is we can chant nicely, and this knowledge always helps us to elevate our consciousness in such a way that when we chant, we know this is Ladani Shakti. So this one. So it always associated with the internal potencies of Lord Sri Krishna. And also here in the Bhagavad Gita also it explained that, first to sorry, Simesh Prabhuji, you wanted to say anything? I saw you just now coming. Can I proceed?
Please go ahead, Prabhuji. Yeah,
okay.
Thank you.
Okay, no problem. So the Bhagavad Gita also, we talk about 1 to 6 chapters, right? They talk about what? First to 6 chapters would purely talk about who is soul and super soul, how to connect. And Krishna explains from the first chapter, second chapter, third chapter, Karma Yoga, Dhyana Yoga. Then in the second chapter, Ashtanga Yoga, what is the soul, etc., etc. All the way he builds up the momentum, and coming to 6th chapter, he gives that who we are with the Supreme Lord. That Sambandha Gyan, that Sambandha has been established. And coming to the 7th and 8th chapters, he talks about Mishrama Bhakti, Karma Mishrama Bhakti, Jnana Mishrama Bhakti, and Yoga Mishrama Bhakti. He talks about that. And when coming to 9th So yeah, 6, 7, 8, 9th and 10th chapters, he purely talks about pure bhakti. Who Krishna is, his opulences, his attributes, his energies, and all those things he talks and gives pure bhakti. So that is also related to slowly like Sat, Chit, Ananda. Sat is Sat, eternal. And we have seen that eternal here is explained uh, as a one second here, as a Sandhini Shakti, eternal existence, Sandhini Shakti. And such Chit, Chit means all knowledgeable. As I said, Krishna knows past, present, and future. That is called Samvit potency, cognizance of everything. And Ladani Shakti is a blissful part. This is what the Gaudiya Vaishnavas was given by the Vaishnava philosophers, Vaishnava acharyas to the devotees who follow Gaudiya Sampradaya, the Ladani Shakti, internal potency of Lord Krishna, Srimati Radharani. That part is called love of Godhead that has been given to us in this form. Okay. And going to the here, Prabhupada actually, let's go to the 63rd sloka, which I'm supposed to do. Here, Prabhupada talks, Ladini Sandini Samvit Tvaya Eka Sarva Samstito Lada Tapa Kari Mishra Chahina Guna Varjite. Oh Lord, you are the support of everything. The three attributes, Ladini, Sandhini, Samvit, exist in you as one spiritual energy. When you say spiritual potency of Lord Sri Krishna, because Krishna has three energies, right? Internal, external, and internal. Internal energy is called, we call spiritual energy. But spiritual energy further divided into three, Ladini, Sandhini, and Samvit. But the material modes which causes happiness, misery, and mixture of the two do not exist in you, and you have no material quality. So here I explain that Krishna is all that time spiritual. Krishna, there's no material qualities. Krishna doesn't belong to this material world as well. All the three modes of Krishna above the three modes of material nature. In the second chapter also he explains to Arjuna, Traigunya Vishaya Vida, Traigunya Vishaya Nishtraigunya Bhava Arjuna. My dear Arjun, when you are situated in the three modes of material nature, this happiness, distress, all these things come. Rise above these three modes of material nature and come to the Shuddha Sattva. This is called Shuddha Sattva. Shuddham Vishuddham Vasudeva Tattvam. Bhagavatam explains, Shuddham Vishuddham Vasudeva Tattva means Krishna is above these three modes of material nature. When we are in Krishna conscious activities, we also above three modes of material nature. We don't acquire any karmic reactions. Anything that we do perform to Krishna's related activities, we don't acquire any karmic reactions, right? But anything that is which is not related to Krishna, that binds us back. Yagnartat karmano yatra lokoyam karma bandhana. Karma bandhana. Every actions we do in this creation has a negative reaction. Newton's third law, action equal to minus reaction. So in order to not to acquire any karmic reactions, we try to be work in Krishna conscious activities, right? And not only that one, once we surrender to the internal potency of Lord Sri Krishna, Srimati Radharani, especially Ladini Shakti, what happens is that the actions, the karmas, that which have been accumulated life after life before, they also can be eradicated without any doubt. What does that means? That means that whatever actions, whatever we are here in this body, in the resultant body, what we are here today is the effect of the resultant of the all previous lifetimes. We are here in this shape, in this status of mind, in this place. Whatever it is, there is all the cumulative effect of all previous lifetimes. From now here, when you take up to Krishna consciousness completely, whatever residual karma Prarabdha karma, again, prarabdha karma, prarabdha karma. There are two types of karmas. Prarabdha is already manifested. Aprarabdha yet to be manifested. So by taking the shelter of the internal potency of Lord Sri Krishna, the aprarabdha, which is not manifested yet, that would be also minimized. Some cases that will be completely eradicated by entering into the internal potency of Lord Sri Krishna. That is the beauty of Krishna conscious activities. Aprarabdam phalam papam bijam kotam phalonmukam karmaneya phaliyate Vishnu bhakti pratatmanam. That Rupa Goswami Prabhupada explains in Bhakti-rasamrita Sindhu that by taking the shelter of the Krishna, his internal potency, Srimati Radharani, taking shelter of her, that any karma that has been accumulated life after life, okay, that could be mitigated, minimized, in some cases completely eradicated. That's the beauty of surrendering to the Srimati Radharani internal potency of Lord Sri Krishna. Then you may ask, how should I do surrender process? What is that surrender process? Just the holy name of Krishna. The holy name of Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. The name of Srimati Radharani, Hare. Hare means Shakti, Krishna Shakti, Srimati Radharani. So, if you look at that equally, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare, the word, internal potency of Lord Sri Krishna is so much important. Mahamantra also filled with the full internal potency of Lord Sri Krishna. So you don't have to do anything, something, different work for worshipping the internal potency of Lord Sri Krishna. The proper chanting of Mahamantra would involve us by default into internal potency of Lord Sri Krishna. So the chanting, when the chanting is done, that we are inviting, we're asking Srimati Radha and Krishna engage in your service, in a transcendental loving service. So that itself is that we are taking the shelter of the Ladini Shakti of real Krishna. With that Ladini Shakti, Sandhini Samvishakti already comes with that. What is that? Eternal happiness, all knowledgeable. So when you start chanting, the knowledge is manifested to us about the what knowledge? The Vedic knowledge. Because the name of Krishna with the Ladini Shakti has Nama Guna Rupa Lila. The name of Krishna has Nama Guna Rupa Lila. In that Nama Guna Rupa Lila, when you start chanting, those will open up. Those open up and you see all the doors for Sandhini and Samvit Shaktis. Why? Okay, now you feel your presence is eternal. Okay, I'm not alone. I have Krishna with me. I have whole spiritual world with me. I have devotees with me. So your existence would expand beyond the material nature and are knowledgeable. All the knowledge has been manifested to you by simply chanting. That reveals, Krishna reveals himself, opens. But it's called in the language Bhaktivinoda Thakur says, Purna Vikasita Chetana. Purna Vikasita Chetana means fully blossomed consciousness. Purna Vikasit Chetana. A devotee when chant Hare Krishna, Purna Vikasit Chetana, completely blossomed like a rose flower when he opens up, looks so beautiful. Our qualities manifest like that. And we behave like that. Every word we talk looks like a song. Every step we make looks like a dance. And that is the beauty of chanting Mahamantra and understanding these three Shaktis of Lord Sri Krishna. You don't have to put a separate endeavorment for understanding these things. The Maha Mantra includes all these Shaktis by default. So what we have to do is that properly chanting Maha Mantra with utmost attention would reveal all these by default. You don't have to read any Shastra. You see, as we chant Maha Mantra day by day, Nama, Guna, Rupa, Lila manifest in front of our eyes. And Maha Mantra at that point looks so heavy. When you're chanting dry Maha Mantra, it just goes Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, a dry mantra. When the mantra is manifested with these qualities, mantra looks very heavy. You hold one Maha Mantra, it looks so heavy. Why? Because mantra has Nama, Guna, Rupa, Lila. So weight. When you weight the Maha Mantra one time, it looks thousands of kilos. Why? Krishna's Nama, Guna, Rupa, Leelas are there in Maha Mantra. But if you're doing just dry chanting without much focus, it just goes on. There's no weightage in that one. Why? Because Nama is not there, Guna is not there, Rupa is not there, Lila is not there. How it could be weightful? It's no weight. So that's why proper chanting of Maha Mantra would manifest all these qualities, and mantra looks so heavy and it makes so much meaning. And our consciousness completely blossomed, and we can see Krishna, his devotees, everything in this creation. You look, everything is so beautiful. What is that? We call Brahma Bhuta level. We are on normal level in the Jiva Bhuta level. But when you come to Brahma Bhuta level, Krishna says, what is that? Brahma Bhuta Prasannatma, na shochati, na kankshati, sama sarveshu vedeshu, mad bhakte labate param. That is the Brahma Bhuta stage. Jiva Bhuta stage is we are always, in this material world, quarreling, fighting, this, that, worried about this, that thing. That's a Jiva Bhuta level. But when you elevate to Brahma Bhuta level, chanting Maha Mantra so beautifully, Ladini Shakti, Sandhini Shakti, Samvi Shakti, Sat, Chit, Ananda. Sat, eternal. Chit, all knowledgeable. Ananda, blissful. Ananda, blissful is compared with the Ladini Shakti. And Sandhini Shakti with the all pervasiveness. And Samvit is all knowledgeable. So these qualities are how described as in the here. We'll go to the next sloka here, 64. Sandhinira Shuddha Sattva Nama Bhagavanera Sattahaya Yaha Te Vishrama. Translation by Prabhupada ki jai. The essential portion of the Sandhini potency is Shuddha Sattva. Lord Krishna exists and rests upon it. As I said, Shuddha Sattva, the essential portion of the Sandhini is Shuddha Sattva. Right? Shuddham, Vishuddham, Vasudeva Sattam. There's a Sandhini potency. Right? So that means Lord Krishna's existence rests upon him eternally. Sat, Chit, Sat, eternally. That is Sandhini potency. Eternal. He lives on that potency. So it means there's different energies of Lord Sri Krishna, how he manifests, how he exists, how we can associate with those energies, and what is the advantage of being associated with those energies, how we can single Hare Krishna Maha Mantra would manifest and brings closer to all these energies of Krishna without any delay. That depends upon our sadhana. Right? So that's how it is. Next, and Krishna exists, rests upon him. And Krishna comes in the form of a three material maintenance. He comes as a Karnadakasai Vishnu, Garbhodakasai Vishnu, Kshirodakasai Vishnu. Right? When Krishna is sleeping in the causal ocean, right? When he exhales, what happens? Universes gets formed. Look at his energy, his existence. When he just exhales from the force of his body, you can see universes getting generated. And each universe, again, Krishna, out of causeless mercy, he expands into Garbhodakasai Vishnu. And Garbhodakasai Vishnu, navel stem coming, and 14 planetary systems are generated. And again, after of causeless mercy, Krishna expands and goes into each and every living entity as a Paramatma. Kshirodakasai Vishnu. Kshirosagar. That is what Krishna is sitting in our heart as a Kshirodakasai Vishnu, giving directions. Constantly we are ignoring him. We are not forming a relation between soul and super soul. They are not able to communicate to each other. Why? Because the frequencies of soul and super soul are varying. That's why there's no harmony. And super soul sitting, Paramatma, trying to give advices, but we are ignoring it. And Krishna sees that super soul, whatever we desire, he just sanctions, okay, do whatever you want to do it. But when we try to listen what Paramatma is communicating to us, when you come with the in his range, frequency range, then Atma Paramatma comes the same frequency range. Then a a event called resonance takes place. Resonance means when the two objects come in the same frequency, Atma and Paramatma, resonance is happiness may develop. When you try to understand that, the real happiness exists and we get the real happiness. That is what we are missing, all of us. Why we have forgotten Krishna for so many lifetimes, so many ages. We have been taking what is called in the Chaitanya Charitamrita, Brahmanda Brahmitai, Kone, Bhagyavan Jiva, Guru Krishna Prasada Bhaya Bhaktilatha Beach. We have been going out of 14 planetary systems. We are going to up lower planetary system, Atala, Sutala, Rasala, Tala, Atala, Patala, Lokala. Maybe we may get something interesting there. Then, okay, कुछ नहीं है उधर, कुछ नहीं मिला, ठीक है. Punaha Punaha Charvita, Prahlad Maharaj says, Punaha Punaha Charvita Charvananam. I have taken human form of life. I'll go to Patala Loka, see if I get something interesting. Kuch nahi mila. Let me take as a dog. Let me go to Atala Loka. Let me get something to eat. Kuch nahi mila. Okay, let me go. Let me. So we have been wandering from one planet to another planet, thinking that we'll be happy, thinking that we are going to be happy. But where happiness doesn't exist in the material world, we are looking in the wrong place for the happiness where happiness doesn't exist at all. It's something like you lost keys in the parking lot. You're coming home and looking for the keys. How do you get keys? We lost in the parking lot. We lost our peace somewhere. We're looking for the peace in the material creation unnecessarily. We don't get it. So then we go to upper planetary system. Okay, life expectancy is more, most enjoyable features. Okay, sense gratification, then nothing. So we have been taking life after life, and we come back to again this place. Now, now at least in this lifetime, we have come to the touch of a devotee, touch of a ISKCON society, where the solution is given to our existence. Solution is given to our existence. What the solution is there given to us? Just chant and go back to Godhead. Go to where you belong to. Don't waste your time. Wind up your business in this material world. We have no business here. If your original home here, you will be existing here. Why are you dying again and again? Because you don't belong to here. Wind up your business here. Go back where you belong to. Go home, back to Godhead. That is where you belong to. But we don't want to go home. We want to play with our eternal Father. Let me try here, let me try there, let me go here, let me do this. But nowhere happiness exists. Everywhere, what is that? Dukkha dosha, janma mrityu jara vyadi, dukkha dosha anudarshanam. You cannot escape janma, mrityu, jara, vyadi, wherever you go. Only the place where we get is Goloka Vrindavan, where Sat, Chit, Ananda, eternal, blissful, and all knowledgeable. Sandhini, Sambit, and Ladini Shaktis of Krishna. That we have to surrender to him. Okay? Then the 65 here, Mata Pita Sthana Griha Sayan Syasya Nara Esaba Krishnera Shuddha Satvera Vikara. Translation with Prabhupada ki jai. Krishna's mother, father, abode, house, bedding, seats, and so on are all transformations of Shuddha Sattva. Get that? That means Shuddha Sattva means nothing is material. Okay, Lord Krishna's, okay, let's read the purport here. Lord Krishna's father, mother, and household affairs are all displayed in the same Vishuddha Sattva existence. That means all are transcendental. Nothing is material. That's the meaning of Shuddha Sattva means. We are also, when you're acting in Krishna consciousness, is a Vishuddha Sattvam. Why? Because there is no influence of the modes of material nature. That's called Vishuddha Sattvam, in simple words. No effect of the three modes of material nature. That's called Vishuddham. Shuddham, Vishuddham, Vasudeva Tattvam. Vasudeva, when you call Vasudeva platform means what? Vasudeva platform means that Vishuddha Sattvam. Vishuddha Sattvam means that there is no effect of three modes of material nature. That's how it is. Okay. So Krishna's mother, father, every activity for Krishna is very spiritual. A living entity situated in the status of pure goodness can understand the form, qualities, and features of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Can understand Krishna when you're situated in the pure platform, pure goodness. That means above mode of goodness, because we think mode of goodness is the one, but mode of goodness is only a launching pad. Only a launching pad, but beyond the mode of goodness is the one. Then you understand, as I said before, form, qualities, pastimes of the Supreme Personality of God. So, the devotee, I just wanted to bring that here, it's the individual effort. If you want to feel Namaguna Rupa Lila, you have to chant properly. Everything boils down to chanting. Okay? Although there is a faint realization of the good of goodness. So here, like Krishna's father, mother, household affairs are all displayed in the same Vishuddha Sattva existence. A living entity situated in the status of pure goodness can understand the form, qualities, other features of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Why people don't take up the Krishna consciousness? First of all, we are in the always tied, we are always in the mode of either good fashion or ignorance most of the time. Most of the time, it's passion or ignorance, or combination of those two. Maybe sometimes in the mode of goodness. So, with the mode of passion and ignorance, we never have intention to even come to the devotional service to the Supreme Lord. Regular intentional, even coming to the programs also we are not interested, because we are so much in the mode of ignorance and mode of passion. A living entity situated in the state of pure goodness can understand. So to come to the Shuddha Sattva, at least mode of goodness, what we have to do it? We have to hear Krishna Katha, associate with the devotees of Krishna. And when you come to in the beginning, it may look boring, but after some time, what happens is we get used to. And as hearing the more and more Krishna's name, our hearts gets cleaned slowly. When the hearts gets cleaned slowly, all our anuruddhas are gone, and our what you call Chetodarpana Marjanam starts. When that Marjanam starts, then our impurities are gone, then slowly we like the programs. Then slowly we start coming to Sunday programs to understand that Supreme Lord. Okay, I have to associate this devotees of the Lord. Then go mode of goodness manifest in your heart. As you start chanting, all anarthas, mode of passion, ignorance slowly eradicated. Then you are clearing the clouds on the heart. Chetodarpana Marjanam, dust on the heart will be cleansed slowly. Then we come to the mode of goodness. Oh, I want to go to temple every Sunday. I want to associate the devotees of Krishna. I want to hear Krishna Katha. As we hear Krishna Katha, next step what happens is, in the Prabhupada explains, Shrunvatam sa Katha Krishna, Punya Savana Kirtanam, Hridayantasyo hi abhadrani, Vidunoti Srutsvatam. As we hear Krishna Katha more and more, Shrunvatam sa Katha Krishna, Punya Shavana Kirtanam. As hearing, you feel so happy, you get punya and all these things. Hridayantasyo hi abhadrani. Hridaya means on the heart. A lot of inauspiciousness sitting in the heart. That heart will be cleansed by name of Krishna. As I said, the moment you say Krishna, Krishna puts a big vacuum cleaner in our heart. So Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, vacuum cleaner, vacuum cleaner starts cleaning our heart. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Heart is getting cleansed every time when you say Maha Mantra, getting clean. Like a soap on the tongue. The soap is put so that clean the objects. Same way, the soap of Mahamantra would clean our heart, then pure mode of goodness would arrive. Anarthas will be removed. Ado Sratta, Sada, Sadhu Sangha, Bhajana Kriya, Anartha Nivrutti, all unwanted is slowly get away. Then we come to the mode of goodness. Then mode of goodness to chanting and more, you slowly rise above the mode of goodness. That's called Shuddha Sattvam. Shuddham Vishuddham Vasudeva Tattvam. Then you reach the Vasudeva platform. Then you see Lord, His associates, His actions, His form, His qualities, His paraphernalia. Then you see everything in the world looks like a Krishna conscious. So, what is that? Vidya Vinaya Sampanne, what is that shloka? Namo Brahmane Gavihastine, Sunichaita Pakecha Pandisa Samadarshana. You see everybody equal. Dog, dog eater, Chandala, Gavi, elephant, all these things look equal to you. You raise your consciousness so high that you cannot distinguish anything. Means your consciousness becomes Purna Vikasita Chaitana, fully blossomed consciousness you develop. Right? That's called Vishuddha Sattvam. Although there is a faint realization of Krishna at first, Krishna actually realized it as Vasudeva, the absolute proprietor of omnipresence or the prime predominating deity of all potencies. The living entity situated in Vishuddha Sattva means above mode of goodness, transcendental to three material nature. Means you are above three modes of material nature. You can perceive the form, quality, other features of the Supreme Lord through his service attitude. Even chanting is also service attitude. Chanting also is a service to Krishna. In that way, you can feel all the Nama Guna Rupa Lila of Lord Sri Krishna. The status of pure goodness is the platform of understanding for the Supreme Lord, always in spiritual existence. As I said, pure goodness means beyond the mode of goodness, that platform of understanding the Supreme Lord. Because Krishna is that the pure platform, we are not able to understand him because we are not in the same platform, Krishna. So we try to achieve the same platform where Krishna, then we completely understand where Krishna is, Namaguna Rupa Lila. Krishna is always spiritual. Krishna is always, whether he comes in the material world, whether he is always spiritual. And also everything belongs to Krishna. That is also other. He is spiritual, everything belongs to Krishna, either material or spiritual. Ishavasyam, idam sarvam. Everything belongs to Krishna. Bhoktarami tapasam sarvaloka maheshwaram. Sridham sarva bhutanam gyatmamam shanti mruchati. The real peace comes only when who is the bhokta, real enjoyer? That is Lord Sri Krishna. That consciousness you have to develop, that everything belongs to Krishna, everything belongs to him. I am only trying, I am a part and parcel of it. I'm trying to serve him. That is the consciousness we need to develop as we chant more and more. And as we chant more and more, Krishna gives intelligence and directions, right? And he comes and resides in your heart. Evam prasanna manaso bhagavad bhakti yogyatha. Prasanna manasa. When the prasanna manasa happens, when you elevate your consciousness to the Sat Chitananda Vigraha platform, then you become very peaceful. Krishna sees, this heart is so clean, is so pious. Let me go and stay in the heart. That's why when the senior devotees, Prabhupada disciples come, we take their darshan. Why? They carry Krishna in their hearts all the time, 24/7, 365. That's why taking their darshan also very auspicious for us. Right? Aside from the parents of the personality of Godhead, all other paraphernalia of his existence are also essentially a manifestation of Sandhini Shakti. All the manifestation, everything present, or transformation of Vishuddha Sattva. To make this more clear, it may be said that this Sandhini Shakti of the internal potency remains and manifests all variegatedness of the spiritual world. So the Sandhini Shakti, the what is called Sat potency, eternal existence, maintains and manifests all variegatedness, different varieties of the spiritual world. In the kingdom of God, the Lord's servants and maid servant, his consorts, his father and mother, everything else are all transformation of the spiritual existence of Sandhini Shakti. Everyone, like in the spiritual, Lord, servants, maid servants, his consorts, his father, everything is a transformation of the existence of the Sandhini. I mean, that is a eternal, present everywhere. All of them are in the Sandhini Shakti. And few devotees also belongs to here. Right? The the existential Sandhini Shakti, the external potency, similarly expands all the variegated of the material cosmos, from which we can have a glimpse of the spiritual field. Look at that. This Shakti also can be seen in the material creation. When that comes to the material creation, that becomes a spiritual field for us. We can feel the glimpses of that Sandhini Shakti in the material world also. How? When we come closer to Krishna, when you come associate with the Krishna, we can see the glimpses. And also, we can see Sat, Chit, Ananda potencies in the material creation also while performing bhakti. And that's why a pure devotee never aspires that he wanted to only go back to Godhead. The intention, the consciousness he developed is that Krishna, wherever you put me, I can see all your energies because I'm associated with them. I am not separate from that. Because when I'm chanting with that consciousness, Sandhini, Sadhini, and Ladini Shaktis, I'm associated with them. I know the potencies of that. I want to surrender to that one. So whether you put me in the material creation or spiritual creation, I have no problem, Krishna. Even if you put me in the hell also, I have no issues, Krishna. Why? Because I know these Shaktis and I know how to elevate my consciousness to connect with your Shaktis through your glories, hearing your stories, chanting your names. That's why he says that devotee says, Narayana parasarve nakutasala vibyati svargeshu narakeshu apavargeshu tulyartha darshanam. My dear Krishna, I'm not going, I want to go back to God, I want to go back to God. That's not my intention, Krishna. You put me in the hell as long as I'm associated with your internal energy of Lord Sri Krishna. And elevate my consciousness to connect to these three Shaktis of Krishna through proper chanting, I am fine. I have no issues with me. Why? Because where you go there or here, you're doing the same service to Krishna. It doesn't matter for you. These external appearances, the external factors doesn't affect at all pure devotees. They don't affect pure devotees at all. These are all like Sitoshna Samadukka, like winter and summer seasons come and go. They come and go. No worry about it. Because this material world is dvanda, dual nature. So morning is there, evening comes. And happiness is distress comes. I'm okay with that, Krishna, my dear Krishna. As long as I am situated in your loving service. Loving service. Ladini Shakti, Srimati Radharani. Loving. Prabhupada use word always loving service. We are not doing forceful service here. Not hateful loving service. Hate service. Loving service. We do with pleasure. What is that? Ninth chapter explains that. I forgot the shloka. So, with loving service, with love and affection, we do the service. When you go to temple, we want to serve Krishna. I want to dress Krishna. I want to cook for Krishna. Nobody goes, oh, I will go to temple now today also. Come on, give me a break. Nobody says that. And we go to the temple. I want to serve Krishna. And people, devotees competition. I want to do service. I want to do service. Right? We enjoy that service to Krishna. When you are serving Krishna, you are associating with Krishna personally. Associating with his paraphernalia, his devotees, his activities, everything. Everything is Krishna. Not only Krishna is Krishna. Krishna's paraphernalia is also Krishna. Krishna's devotees are also Krishna. Krishna's temple is also Krishna. As Krishna's book is also Krishna. Everything is Krishna. And person who is cleaning the toilet is also Krishna. So if that is the consciousness we develop, then where is the question of moroseness and this feeling sad? Oh, I want to go back to God, then I enjoy it. No, the enjoyment starts from here. The moment you take up the beat, start your enjoyment. Let me associate with Krishna. Next 2 hours, I am associating with Krishna Maha Mantra. Nobody disturbs me. What we do? We chanting, we associate with the WhatsApp for some time. Then we associate with the phone for some time. We associate, don't do that. Diversions. Keep everything aside. Assume that you are in the forest. Nobody is around you. No phones, no cell phones are invented. Assume that 1970s, 2000, even 2000, I didn't have a cell phone. Nothing is there. I am living in a hermit, long, isolated place. Let me chant Maha Mantra. 100% focus to Krishna. That should be the. Then you get all these energies, all these manifestations. You can see in front of your eyes. So that's how these Shaktis are. Dear devotees, I think I'm talking for a long time. I just wanted to put a stop here. Anybody would like to add any points, or anybody has any questions?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, nice, wonderful class. Only one question: when you chant and other thought comes up, you can divert your mind in thinking about Krishna's Lila or Guna. You can keep diverting your mind. That would be okay.
That's okay. That's okay. Because you're thinking about Krishna, right? That's fine.
Right. So you
Yeah,
can
that's
try
okay.
to remember the Leelas in between.
Actually, Prabhupada says chant and hear, but rather than going our mind somewhere else, at least you're focusing on Krishna. That's okay. Otherwise, neither you focus on Krishna, you think something different. That's not good. So at least you're thinking about Krishna, his pastime, or his devotees, or something. That's fine too. Slowly, perfection comes, but that's okay.
Or sometimes what I do, go to the temple and sit near the Krishnas and looking at the devotees. And
So yeah, whatever makes your chanting good, you can do that. Nothing wrong in that. Yeah.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
No problem.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, really nice class. Thank you so much. I wanted to quickly ask you, do you have, I know you said you made one or two references to shlokas or something like in the class. Like, do you remember what they were in the verses, like where I can find them?
Which one referring to? Can you elaborate more on that?
Yeah, sorry, Prabhu, I wasn't able to catch the exact Sanskrit, verse that you said. But that's okay, just in case you remembered what you referenced in the past 10
yeah.
15 minutes.
You did Vidya Vinaya Sampane, then you did last 529. The last one.
That is 5.29. One is.
And Vidya Vinaya
Sampane, I don't
Sampane.
remember the shloka number. Yeah.
Okay, 5.29. That is from
518. Vidya Vinaya Sampanya 518.
518.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that is from the Adi Lila?
No,
it's
no,
Bhagavad
from
Gita.
the Gita.
Bhagavad Gita. Okay, got it. 5.18. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
When Prabhuji mentioned about this one, Brahma Buddha Prasannatma na Swajati na Kamshati, that is
54, 55.
Yeah, 1854, 55.
Yeah.
Like that.
Right.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Then Prabhuji was mentioning Evam Prasanna Manaso Bhagavad Bhakti Yoga. That is first canto, first chapter. I think it's the 17th or 18th.
First canto, second chapter, I guess. Krishna, whatever. First, second chapter, something.
17 verse.
Yeah.
First chapter, that you can see that.
Right.
What was it again? What was it? Canto? What canto?
First canto, either first chapter, second chapter, 17th verse. I think 17th or 18th verse. Yeah. I think it's first chapter.
Okay.
Hard to see that.
Brahmande Bhamite Jiva, that is in
That is in Caitanya Caritamrita. That is in Caitanya Caritamrita. Brahmanda Brahmide Kon Bhagavachi. That's from the Caitanya Caritamrita. Plus, he was mentioning about Patramushkambalam Doyam. Do you speak about that?
No, I didn't say that.
Okay. A few other slokas. You remember that, Prabhuji?
Which one?
Few other more slokas you
I said one. Narayana Parasarena Kuschalavi. That's from Bhagavatam. I don't remember which canto where. Yeah, there is one more. Rupa Goswami Prabhupada. Aprarabdam phalam papam bijam bhutam phalam.
That is from the nectar of devotion.
Yeah,
That's
nectar of devotion.
that's just part of it.
Right.
That's nectar of devotion, first chapter.
Yeah.
And Prabhu, the one from Chaitanya Charitamrita, what was that? I mean, what was the reference, exact verse for that one?
Brahmanda
Brahmanda Pramide Kon.
Brahmanda Brahmite Kone Bhagyavan Jiva Guru Krishna Prasada Bhaya Bhaktilata Bij.
Thank you, Prabhu.
Thank you so much. Okay, dear devotees, anybody would like to add any points? I might have missed it. Please.
Okay. Yeah. You anything else? Anybody? Any other comments? Any other reflections? So, devotees, few announcements. This week we will continue Thursday about the Chaitanya Charitamrita. Next week we are going to start the glories of Lord Balaram, beautiful pastimes and the tattva, the principles of Lord Balaram, who is Lord Balaram. And then after that, following week, then we'll have the glories of the Supreme Lord because of the Janmashtami is on Saturday. Balaram Purnima is on next Friday. So we have wonderful programs. This is also our 10th anniversary of the installation of Sri Sri Radha Shyam Sundarji. It's a great program, big festival. The Molsav, day 1, day 2, day 3. Day 1 is on Friday. There is Balaram Purnima, Abhishek. There is the Chandravahan procession. Plus, there is Abhishek for the Homa, Mangala Homa, as part of the Brahmotsav festival. Everybody can attend. This is Mangala Homa. Mangala means all auspiciousness. So we can bring the auspiciousness to the community, to the people. That's part of the Brahmotsav and the purpose of Brahmotsav. Then on the second day, we are having Vaishnava Homa at the morning time, and then after followed by the Kirtan, 6 hours of Kirtan. Followed by, we have a beautiful Surya Vahan procession. The Lord is seated on the palanquin, and we take the lordships around the temple and us to please the Lord. Brahmotsav is mainly for the Brahma. This was originally organized by Brahmadev to please the lordships. We follow that the same footsteps in the temple, especially on the anniversary. Many temple does this. And Vahan, we take the lordships outside so that Lord can shower the mercy to all of those who are part of it. Then after that, we have a beautiful program of a gathering, special address and gathering because of this the 10th anniversary. We have invited many guests like Consul General of India, Mayor, the disciples of Srila Prabhupada. Jayadutta Maharaj is confirmed, like that, few other devotees, in the senior disciples, like that. So they will all have on the stage, and we'll have a nice program on that day as a 10th year anniversary memory, the inauguration. Then we'll have there is a drama on that day after that. So on the 10th anniversary program. Then after on third, day 3, Brahmotsav, that's Radha. We have Octree Road Radha. So we all can participate, and so beautiful day for the lordships. Jagannathji is taken out. So that's the main program on the Balaram Purnima. Then also there is a Prachita Homa at around 7:30, concluding this Brahmotsav. Everybody can participate that as well. Then on Janmashtami, we have the Janmashtami Adhivas is going to be on Friday. And then Saturday is the full of Janmashtami day. And So it starts from at 5 o'clock. There is a Krishna dress competition. Then after that, we have Arati, class and Arati, and beautiful programs and Kirtan and Abhishek. Lots of things, festivities are scheduled, and midnight darshan of the Lord's in the midnight, 12 o'clock. That's the Janmashtami day. And Balaram Purnima, we fast till noon. And on Janmashtami, we fast till midnight as the appearance of the Lord is at the midnight. So we fast till that time, till that day, till that time. And then next day, following day is Srila Prabhupada's appearance day. So you'll know that Srila Prabhupada in a year too, we will not be here. So Srila Prabhupada's appearance day as equal as Janmashtami. And it's also called Nandolsav. This is the day, next day after the Janmashtami. Nanda Baba is celebrated very big about the appearance of Sri Krishna. On the noon time, we'll be celebrating the Srila Prabhupada's appearance day. And on the evening time, we'll be celebrating the appearance of the Nandolsav, and along with the glorification and the Srila Prabhupada. Also on Saturday, we are going to, that is on August 9th, we are going to inaugurate our Tulasi Room on that day. So the main chief, devotees or the disciples of Srila Prabhupada will be there. Request everybody please participate. Then on the Janmashtami day. So we need a lot of helps, there are a lot of services in terms of cooking, in terms of cleaning up everything and setting up, organizing, arranging on the day of festival and the day of Janmashtami program. So there are lots of services are there. Please engage yourself as you are all the wonderful devotees of the Lord. So please participate and engage and invite others so that we can have a very beautiful program in our temple. It is our temple. So thank you so much. Anybody has any logistic questions or anything want to add?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare
For
Krishna.
Balram, what reference we read? What book we are going to refer for Balram?
Based on Srimad Bhagavatam, Maharaj.
Bhagavatam, okay. Chapter that 10th, Canto 10?
Yeah, there are many references. In chapter Canto 2, also there is references of Balaram. Chapter 10, there are references of Balaram, yes.
Okay.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, Dana Pranam, Krishna
Hare Krishna, Dana Pranam, all worship Srila Prabhupada.
Prabhuji, do we need to fast on 9th August of the Sri Prabhupada's appearance day?
Yes, okay. We fast till noon.
Okay. And it's the celebration starts in the morning?
Morning 11 a.m., yes.
11? Okay.
At the temple, yes.
Okay, thank you, Prabhuji.
Yeah. Anything else? Anybody else? Okay. So thank you so much. And in fact, August 4th, next Monday, is Ekadashi. Yeah. It's Pavitropasana Ekadashi, and that is the day Julan Yatra begins. And we will also in the temple will be also starting the Julan till Balaram Purnima. So please participate that as well. This beautiful festivities is scheduled. 4th is Ekadashi, August 4th. Okay. So thank you so much. We'll conclude. Go ahead, Prabhuji. That is saying something.
I didn't catch that. What is the name of the event on August 4th, Prabhu?
August 4th is Julan Yatra. The Lordship is seated on the Julan, on the swing.
Okay, got it. Okay.
Also, that's the day is Ekadashi.
Okay, and what time is that, Prabhu? What time is it?
August 4th is Ekadashi.
Okay, no. What time is the Julan Yatra?
Evening. Yeah.
Yeah, thank
4
you
days.
so much. Yeah, thank you.
4 days. 4 to 5 days there. Maybe keep it for me. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, Prabhu. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Hare Krishna. We'll conclude that. Let's pray together. Vancha kalpatarupasya kripa sindhu bhyevacha Padidanam pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Vaishnavrinda ki jai. Indra Shri Chaitanya Charitamrita ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Ananda Kodi Vaishnava Vrinda ki jai. Guru Premanande Hari Hari. Thank you all. Thank you, Govardhan Bhakta Prabhu. Hare Krishna.